rejections destroys your ego. Okay, you become more relaxed, you become more easygoing, you are able to pass a shit test easily, and you become also more confident. If you're new here, my name is Luca, and I'm one of the world's leading experts about approaching girls in the daytime. Since 2018, I've helped over 1,200 men sleeping with new girls approached in the daytime. I started teaching it only in Italy in 2018, and then also internationally from 2022. Another thing that it's very important is to learn to see the value of rejections. Okay, as I told you, I'm giving you different point of view to understand that getting rejected, it's not negative, it's necessary. Okay, learn to see the value of rejections. For example, you can get the idea for innovations. For example, I remember a date in 2018 or 2019. I think it was in 2019, where I approached this girl. She just divorced. And she already told me during the instant date that she was missing sex, and I was still living in Milan, Italy, in 2019, and she came from Switzerland to Italy to have the first date. So she drove with the car for like 1 or 2 hours or something like that. She was dressing very, very elegant. She also paid at the end of the date, and I didn't have sex with this girl because it was a holiday in that day in Italy, so everything was closed. So I were not able to use my usual lounge bar for the date. And so if you go in the wrong location, and if you're sitting in front of each other, you cannot make the physical escalation. No physical escalation, no kiss, no sex. Okay, so that's why the date went wrong. So even if you're expert, if you're not sitting next to each other, it's pretty difficult because you cannot make the physical escalation. And this girl, she was so interested, and I was so pissed off with me that I ruined the date. So at the end, she just went away. And I said to myself, okay, I will not go home now until I find a place that it's open now for a date. Okay, so then I can use it in these cases when it's holiday, when it's late in the evening, because when the date was over, it was I think maybe, I don't know, midnight or something like that, or maybe 11 p.m. or something like that. So I just started walking around in the area where I was. It was next to the Duomo of Milan, and I found the lounge bar of a hotel next to that area, that it was open until 1 a.m. And that was perfect because there were not many people. It was full of couches. They were serving alcohol, also coffee, also food, also wine, pretty much everything, which is the perfect location. And from that day on, I used that location hundreds and hundreds of times, okay, for instant dates, and also live courses in Italy. Also now my coaches, my official coaches for the Italian speaking community, when they do live courses in Italy, they always use that location. So that was the lesson that I wanted to tell you. Learn to see the value of rejections. Okay, because in this specific case, I had to sacrifice that girl she was very interested in having sex, but I got a new idea for innovations. Okay, and in that I used that lounge bar to have sex with countless girls from 2019 until today. Also, you can be motivated from rejections. Okay, so when you're approaching a girl in the daytime, in a night game session, and you keep getting rejected, if you have the right information, at a certain moment you will not get frustrated. You can use that frustration as a fuel, and not the frustration to be more frustrated. Okay, because we all have the same quantity of energy, okay? But we decide if to use our energy to get more frustrated, or to use that energy to be more motivated, okay? And guess what? Most part of the people, they just use their energy to be more frustrated, okay? But you decide if you want to be more frustrated, or if you want to use that frustration to be more motivated, as a fuel to be more motivated. And also, rejections destroys your ego, okay? You become more relaxed, you become more easygoing, you are able to pass a shit test easily, and you become also more confident. Okay, so learn to see the value of rejections.